You've probably seen the ads everywhere, but how does this product really perform? Today, we're taking a deep dive into its features, testing it in the real world, and deciding if it truly deserves a spot in your collection. The Dell Inspiron 5441 is among the first laptops to hit the market with the new Snapdragon X Plus processor. On paper, it's an exciting development for Windows on ARM, offering promising performance and exceptional battery life. But as we dig deeper, several trade-offs emerge that may keep this device from being a crowd favorite, especially at its nearly $1,200 price point. Unboxing and accessories. Inside the box, users will find the laptop and a compact 65W USB-C charger. The charging brick, including the cable, weighs only about 300 grams, 0.66 pounds, making it highly portable. It's a small but welcome touch for users constantly on the move. Design premium feel with practical flaws. One of the first things you'll notice is how solid and premium the Dell Inspiron 5441 feels. The full aluminum chassis gives the laptop a sturdy, high-end aesthetic. Unfortunately, this robustness comes with a few compromises. Weighing just over 1.5 kilograms, 3.3 pounds, the 5441 feels slightly heavy for a modern 14-inch laptop. The hinge is also incredibly stiff, so much so that opening the device with one hand is almost impossible. Even with both hands, it doesn't feel smooth or effortless, which detracts from the otherwise sleek experience expected at this price point. Another questionable design choice is the display lid. It's unusually thick compared to the rest of the machine, which has a relatively slim body. This imbalance makes the design appear less cohesive. In terms of ports, Dell keeps things minimal: one USB-A port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, 240 gigabits per second USB-C ports with power delivery and video output support, and a micro SD card slot. It's just enough, but not generous. Keyboard and touchpad usable but unremarkable. The keyboard layout is easy to get used to, and includes a 2-level backlight and a fingerprint sensor integrated into the power button. However, typing feels heavy and may cause fatigue during long sessions. Arrow keys are also too small, leading to frequent mispresses. The touchpad is average in size, but performs well in daily tasks, thanks to a nicely textured surface. For office work, it's accurate and responsive enough not to need an external mouse. Display the weakest link. The biggest letdown is the display. The laptop features a 14-inch Full HD 1920 by 1200 panel at 60 Hz. On paper, it sounds acceptable, but in practice, the colors are washed out and lifeless. Red hues appear orange, and there's an overall lack of vibrancy. Though exact specs aren't available, the color gamut is estimated to be around 45% NTSC. A major drawback for creative professionals, or even casual users who value a good viewing experience. Thick bezels, particularly at the top to accommodate a 1080p webcam and Windows Hello sensors, further detract from the aesthetic appeal. Performance. Snapdragon shows promise. Powered by the 10-core Snapdragon X Plus, along with 16GB LPDDR5X RAM and a 512GB PCIe SSD, the Inspiron 5441 is no slouch in benchmarks. On Cinebench 2024 ARM native, it outperforms both the Apple M1 and M2 chips. Geekbench 6 also shows strong multi-core performance on par with the latest AMD and Intel chips. These numbers are promising, but the Achilles heel remains Windows on ARM. Compatibility issues and app support are still not fully resolved, making everyday usage a bit hit or miss depending on your software needs. Battery life impressive, but room for growth. One of the key advantages of ARM-based laptops is battery life, and the Inspiron 5441 delivers, mostly. In a video playback test 4K YouTube, the machine lasted a stellar 16 hours before hitting 10% battery. However, in real-world productivity tests online work, using Chrome, battery life drops to 7 to 8 hours on battery saver mode and around 5 hours on high-performance settings. That's good, but not leagues ahead of modern Intel or AMD efficiency-focused laptops. Verdict: the Dell Inspiron 5441 is a bold step into the future of ARM-powered Windows laptops. It has a sturdy design, fantastic battery life, and a processor that punches above its weight. But it's held back by an underwhelming display, a stiff hinge, and the uncertain state of Windows ARM. At nearly $1,200, it's a premium experiment that early adopters might appreciate, but for most users, It's a product better suited for watching than buying.